So as we've rolled out Clinical One into the global market, we are looking at how do we transform clinical trials, make it much simpler for clinical trials. How do we make clinical trials become higher quality? How do they roll out faster? And how we enable them in a global fashion. We typically have seen in this industry a slower adoption of new systems because of the way systems have been developed, and we've reimagined clinical trials. And we've developed in a fashion, no matter where you are running clinical trials, that's going to be much easier for you to adopt these systems. So we're here in India launching Clinical One because it's an important market. We see India growing, we see Asia growing, and as these new companies are growing, they're able to take advantage of that. So not only are they doing, let's say, generic trials, we're seeing the move on to these R&D studies. And Clinical One will be available to both types of studies. And because it's a configuration-based system, it's a lot simpler to easy to use. It's a lot lower cost, and there's bigger savings for them to use that because they can get studies out in the market faster. They can do their randomizations. They can keep investigator sites happy on a global basis, not only for local studies, but for studies that are used across the country or across the world, I should say. But as we look at that, it's important to see we do see a large growth in Asia. We don't see the industry itself just being US and Europe centric. We expect over the next 5 years, a very large percentage of clinical trials will now be run in Asia, India, China, etc. So we really are poised to help Asia grow. The systems in our experience over the last 20 years enables Oracle to develop systems that are really regulatory compliant for each country and globally. And that's a differentiator that we really feel that Oracle's systems can help, and especially Clinical One, this market grow quicker in a cost-effective manner.